A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
You have my support.
A good meal makes one. And appreciate those 'tis shared with.
I quite agree. Fare such as this makes our travails seem like trifles.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Choppers!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Halves the victory, a myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I grant you fire's bane. Use it well. Stop!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
I quite agree.
Prepare yourself.
Keep your eyes peeled as we cross.
So long as we make it to the other side, we'll be all right.
Of course.
All creatures who know death cling to life. I'll save you!
We are to retreat, then? Want me to continue this fight? We've little to gain from a victory against this lot.
You have my support. goblins! Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Prepare yourself.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
It is vital you remain level-headed. Sleep magic!
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Let my magics grant you an elemental dream. Well done.
balance as did our enemies.
I shall do as you say.
There, Master! Saurians!
Fire's fury shan't be evade against this foe.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs. We've scoured the place from top to bottom. I very much doubt there's aught left to find now.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Each to their own.
Anything might lurk in these depths. We would do well to be prepared.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind.
An obstacle blocks our way. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aid. Might I be of assistance?
When their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
It is overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us proceed with caution. Eyes peeled, ears pricked.
By your command, Arisen.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
Shall we prop up our tent and get out of the rain for a spell?
Right you are.
Go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Of course.
We'll find ore aplenty there, methinks.
Ore is heavy, but well worth its weight.
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Of course.
Magic superstone.
I will finish this, here and now. I shall do as you say.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
thinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
Would anyone care to push?
Quite the inventive solution. It will make for a riveting tale when I return to my own master. The Arisen has been drenched.
Arisen! Are you alright? Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Methinks I can make it over there. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. I would be glad to demonstrate the efficacy of your mage skills, should you desire magical assistance. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Allow me to check the result of the lock.
Your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
And I shall strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine strength.
Let me get that. I feared we might never escape that place.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
You have my support.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance? My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill. Might I be of assistance? I'm dead!
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be... Glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed perchance?
Always a pleasure.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Look, as long as you please.
A brisk walk ought to ease my mind of its burdens. What a racket!
Welcome. Well met.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to... survive. So before you check the crop... Nice. Just remember. Many thanks. I appreciate the...
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Many thanks.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is...
Oh there. Might I beg a favor? For you? Oh, I see. Oh there. Ponder what I can do.
Enough to make me rich.
Shall we get some rest then?
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as, "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. It's been a hot day.
What was that to do?
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Gather round, treat your ears. To a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. When our
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance. At least I go knowing I fought to the best.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use cure. The time of our parting is come.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I'm a fighter by trade. Send me to the Vanguard. Where am I?
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off. If you're so
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect You'll find... I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I'll carefully conserve my strength. And shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. "'Tis a pleasure to meet you."
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. Twill be an honor to serve by your side. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to... assist you. Do come again. Brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Work is late as I used to anymore.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
True enough.
Yon path leads not to our destination.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at... These should say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. All you have to do is find a silver stone. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. And I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone any. They're hard to find, aren't
I've been on my feet all day.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
Dr. Lucas, my head will roll.
May the heavens look kind. Suppose I can finish it.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fed it? Oh, just look how it shuts. Say, aren't you curious? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. I want to tell them how grateful. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, Hoya.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another... a visit sometime soon.
I quite agree.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only...
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that there is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring...
I will look after him. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, 'tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as... I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the... Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure... Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? You would procure it yourself. In that case, the slums are a bane to the body's humors, and we do what we can with what little we have. Your aid is most appreciated, sir.
Tell is, Maya's might can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the wilder night.
At last. It all becomes clear.
Wait for the new equipment's coming.
I can but trust my...
I will see to it that the law is up.
Yeah? What is it? I'm in no hurry to Got to get home.
Yes, sir. You are most gracious.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. 'Tis good to see you are well.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of a reward, only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious hand, we provide, yet, at times, perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now, by chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. So, he was put into our care.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor after all. There is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine, but I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a...
Psst! You there! Help me! Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just he told me he was feeling better. That he'd be well enough to leave anon. Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Pray. Should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious hand, come tell me of them, won't you?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Each of our patients deserves our full attention. Would that we had more hands to aid us.
make it quick. Yes,
At once, Master.
Good day, sir. Is there aught I can assist you with? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry. Intel is. She gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind, which is to be expected. Those who... And yet...
Does Sir Lubomir know of this basement sick room, I wonder? Mayhap we ought to ask him about it. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, you've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? Oh, you've my thanks. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If so, I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
I quite agree.
It would be prudent to investigate the most suspicious place first, methinks. Shall we make for the basement sick room? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Here we are. How might we enter the basement sick room?
Well said.
Let me get that.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
This can be a lonely life at times.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
I do hope naught befalls Lubomir. I should like to see him walk out of here in good health.
Suppose you're all right.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Enough to make me rich. You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
This place offers a view of the sea.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
How can he be so cold? Where are we to go if not our own homes?
Just be sure you mind your manners.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Go on, have a look.
I'll go and open the chest.
Maybe I'll get right here. Got something for me?
Tis good to see you are well.
This is a place of prayer.
I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without fail. Perhaps you could wait for her to leave and slip into the basement sick room then.
I know so little of this world. I feel no difference between waking and sleep.
Oi! Who's there?
Any loose coin about? Enough to make me rich?
I ought to have enough for a few pinches of spices.
I'm aching for a fight.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Pleasure doing business with.
I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without fail.
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Well said.
Beg pardon, sir, but this room is where our most severe cases convalesce.
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Oh.
Medicine? Medicine! Now!
Mayhaps would serve as well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
Right you are.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand. We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
Right you are.
We're here, Master.
I don't know what to do.
Whate'er it is, I'll have to hear it another time.
Elena. Ah, yes. The abbess of the gracious hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, you see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker, till I was certain. In the end, I survived. But methinks I was one of the lucky. And once I saw her. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something you'd think 'twere medicine. But I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had they were whispering. But I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square, in the eastern part of the common quarter.
Why would Lady Elena...
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person. I wavered between life and death for quite some time. Can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis an I suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the...
Follow me, if you would. Shall we present the evidence we have gathered to Sir Lubomir? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
My days were so devoutness and diligence are two sides of
dull
one.
when there's nothing doing.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to...
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract...
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I near end...
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's imp...
Glad we understand each other. Till next...
Aye, be see...
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
That's odd.
Might I beg but a moment of your time? This is a place of prayer.
I would be glad to demonstrate the efficacy of my mage skills, should you desire magical assistance. Might I be of assistance?
Fairy stone in hand. And we can travel wheresoever we please.
It is not an item to be squandered.
Always a fresh breeze.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Over here, if you please. We have reached our destination. Shall we present the evidence we...
Can't you see I'm on...
My head hurts just thinking about it.
We have arrived.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? You found... Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must...
Methinks...
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you... These look like... record... Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek. At any rate, they may know aught of you.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
I must be grateful. Nice to have a full bed.
My head hurts just thinking about it.